Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Ragatha from the amazing digital Circus as a smiling critter. So first let's get started with our hair. So in the center here towards the left, we're going to draw in a nice big teardrop, curving that around and then in at a point. To the left of this now, we're going to curve this line around and then in. To the right of this now, we're going to arch this line around, back in on the top, and then moving over on the right hand side, let's replicate that again, curving that around and then back in. Let's draw on the hair on the left hand side now. So we're going to arch this line down and then back up. And then coming up above that, we're just going to again curve this line around and then in on that line. To the right of this now, we're going to curve this line down and then back up. And then again, as we move beside this, we're going to replicate that one more time, arching this line around and then back in towards the top of the hair. Now from here on both sides, we're going to arch a small line that arches out and then back down. And then we'll move over on the left-hand side and we will replicate that. Now to the left of this, we're going to curve this line out and then back in. And then moving over on the right-hand side, we're going to arch this line around and then curving that down. Let's close off the bottom of the face now. So we're going to draw in a nice big arch line from left to right. And now let's come in and frame in the details of the face. So for the left eye, we're going to start underneath the hair here. And we're going to draw in a nice big circle. So we're going to curve this line around and then back in. And then to the right of this, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. To the left of this, we're going to arch this line up and in. And then we'll do the same thing on the right-hand side, curving this line around and then in towards the top. Now from here in the oval, in the center, for our left eye, we're going to curve this line around and then in. Coming down, we're going to arch this line down and then back up. On the top left-hand side, we're going to arch this line out and then in. And then one more time, we're just going to come underneath that, curving that around and back up in the corner. For the nose now, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. From the point on the left-hand side, we're going to arch this line up. And now from this point here, we're going to curve this line back around and then down. Let's draw in the mouth now. So on the top, on the left-hand side, we're going to draw in a small curved line that arches in. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right. And now from here on the top, we're just going to draw in a curved line from left to right, closing that off. And then on the bottom, we're just going to draw in a nice big arch line, curving that around and then back up towards the hair. For the tongue in the center, we're going to curve this line up and across. And then moving behind that, we're going to replicate that again, arching that down. Now from here for the bow, on the left-hand side, let's curve this line around and then in. In the center, we're going to curve this line down towards the bottom. And then to the right of this, we're just going to arch this line around and then in. Now let's draw in her dress. So on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line down and then out. And then to the left of this, we're going to curve this line around and then up. And now from here, we're going to connect this with a nice big curved line, arching this all the way around and then up towards that point. Now in the center over towards the right, we're going to draw two diagonal lines that come out on both sides. And then from that point on the bottom, we're just going to bring this diagonal line out towards the side of the dress. We're going to draw in a small square on the side here, connecting that to the side of the dress. Moving over on the left, we're going to draw in another square, following the shape of that curved line. And then moving down towards the bottom, we will replicate that again. Now for the bottom of the dress, we're just going to draw some curved lines as we come all the way across towards our right-hand side. And then where the squares are, we're just going to draw 2 horizontal lines on the side. And then on the top and the bottom, we're just going to draw in a straight line coming down. Now let's draw in the right arm. So for the shoulder, we're going to draw in a curved line, arching that in. And then we're going to draw in another line that comes down and then across. And then 2 horizontal lines. We're going to come across, curving this line in. And then from this point, we're just going to arch this line back around and then in. Let's draw on the hand now. So we're going to curve this line out. For the thumb, we're going to arch this line around and then in. And now from this point, we're going to curve this line around and then back down. Now let's draw on our left arm. So coming up, we're going to curve this line out. For the arm, we're going to stretch this line over. For our thumb, we're going to curve this line in. And then from this point from the hand, we're going to curve this line in towards the hair. And then coming underneath, we're just going to draw in a small curved line in towards the cheek. Now for the rest of the sleeve, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the chin. And then we're just going to arch this line down towards the side of the dress. For our right foot now, coming in towards the middle, let's curve this line around and then in towards the dress. And then on the left-hand side, we're going to draw on a curved line that arches over. And now from that point, we're just going to arch this line down and in. For the foot on the back, we're going to curve this line up. And then starting on that top line, we're just going to arch this line around and then in at a point. And that is it. That's how you draw Ragatha from the amazing digital Circus as a smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.